Hi, my name is Delphine and today I'm going to show you some very easy, simple, efficient, elegant way to wear your scarves. You can wear them every day. I have a lot of scarves. I love scarves. They're such a versatile accessory. You can use them for so many things and I have a huge collection and yeah, I just love them. So I'm always on the hunt for new ways to wear my scarves. I've already made 2 videos on this subject, one showing you really some easy and everyday ways to wear your scarves, either around the neck or also as tops, for example, and also one with a bit more fun and a bit different ways to wear your scarves. And well, today I thought, in the meantime, I've discovered again some new options, some new ways, some new twists on the ways I already knew, and I thought I should maybe share them with you in case they are of interest for you. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask everything in the comment section below. I always answer. Sometimes it takes me a bit of time, but I always answer. And yeah, without further comments, let's get started. And as a first, I wanted to show you a twist on the way to wear it, which I call the cowboy style, which is the way I wear the most. And I showed you in my previous videos, the one with the 14 ways. And for this, first you have a very easy way to start, in that you just make a triangle out of your scarf. So it's very easy. Grab 2 opposite corners, make them meet, and you have a triangle. And then you take the long top up part of your triangle, you just scrunch it a bit, not much, put it around your neck like this, up, and you start understanding. Wait, I'm gonna go a bit higher, a bit more like that so that you can see better. Now you start understanding why I call it the cowboy style. It's not the official name as far as I know. And now the twist is that you are going to take this end, you're gonna come here, and you see you're just making like a little loop. You see I have the end, I just grabbed it, like you could pass your finger through it. Like this, like that. Then, okay, you hold that loop, you take this other end, and you're gonna come from under, you're gonna exit here, for example, and then this little end, you just put it in the little hole we just made, like so. This you hide a bit under, we don't want to see that anymore. And there you have now these 2 little ends, and you just make a little knot, so, like that. Up, then you hide a bit, as I said, a little hoop, and then you have this nice little twist on the cowboy, because now, well, you have this knot on the end, you have a little folded effect, which is a bit nicer, I find, compared to the usual cowboy style. And you also secure it more, in the sense that with the normal cowboy, unless you really did the knot under, but if you just let the thing on the side, then it could fall, or it always runs or moves a bit. Like this, it's much more secure, and I think it's a nice twist to having the knot here, and then you can, again, like with a normal cowboy, you could also play with the way this folds here. And this is a beautiful way. I love the cowboy style because it's very nice if you have, for example, a v-neck or something like that under, and it's really cold outside and you don't want to get cold and you want just to see, it will really nicely cover your front, so it will cover any décolleté you might have if you're a bit cold when you're out and about. And yeah, it's a very nice way. I love it. On the other hand, when you have a very simple outfit like I do today, it also really brings something like that. For our second way, we need what is called the basic fold. That's the fold you will often see them doing at the Hermes store or things like that, which will basically result in a flat, straight scarf, let's say, and with the ends are like that. So I've included here a video on how to do it. And you can also choose how thick you want it to be. You can vary how much you fold it every time, and then you will have here something more or less wide, depending on how much you fold it or how far you go every time you fold it. You can vary a bit. But so you just put it simply around your neck like this, and then you're gonna make one end much shorter than the other, like around so, for example. And then with the other one, you're gonna go around, and here you're gonna leave that one under, and with this one you're gonna go and you're gonna grab everything like this, as well as the whole thing up and up. Sorry for the noises. Then here it comes out in the front, and now you just come and you just wrap this, the one on top, around the one under, and you pull, and then you have this nice little effect here, and you can turn then the ends like as you like them. For example, if you don't want to see this part, you could make it like that. And there you have, it looks a bit for me like a kind of like a tie knot or something like that. I think it's also very nice, very elegant. You can also put it a bit on the side, or you just keep it in front. I think it also is probably nice with a shirt or something like that. You could also take that. You could also, like if you want, play, make more things around with the ends if you don't want to have them like that. But that's also a nice little easy way to wear your scarves, and it's not maybe as big as a cowboy style. And yeah, it's I think it's a bit like more of a feminine version also of the tie knot, you know, like the tie knot looks a bit like that on top, and this is more like of a woman version of it. Then the next way, I call it the 19 to 70, because I have this big size of scarves which are 90 centimeter by 90 centimeter, but there's also a smaller size which is 70 by 70, which looks gorgeous, and there's a lot of very lovely little cute styles with a 70 size scarf. And I found some ways. I will link down in the description below, by the way, the Instagram account or the different sources I've had for those hacks. I see them here and there, different Instagram accounts. You will see some I even see in TV shows. So yeah, but I will put the links in the description box below of all the accounts and the sources for that. And so this 70 style, so you put it again around your neck like so. Then you make one end shorter than the others, around like so. Then you will come up. We will make a first knot, then a second knot, and then with that end, you go around your neck. Go around your neck. Then you come back here from the other side, and then you have this end. And you just pass it in the knot we have just done. See, here in this little part. Then you can tie this one again a bit more, and then you can adjust again your scarf, how you want it to look like. And there, it looks like this. And you see, it looks like it's almost this typical style you see so much with the 70s size scarves, except I actually have a 90s scarf. And yeah, and you can of course adjust, and then you will have more or less of length of one side or the other if you don't like one, and you could turn it around to see it more like this, for example. You can then adapt it. But it's looks very nice, very feminine again, very also, as you could see, very easy for every day. It's just basically making two knots, going around and passing it into it. So I think that's a very fast and easy way also for every day. And then finally, the fourth way with still this fold around the neck is, I think, again, another alternative to make your 90 scarf look as a 70. If you did not like the previous one, for example, this is another one. You fold it in two, like so. You go around your neck. Then you grab this and let me make it a bit more like that. Then you make a little knot. Up. Then you make a second little knot. Clack. And that's it. It's over. Apala. And then, of course, as always, you can adjust how you want it to look. If you find that this side is too thick and you will rather have the other side, up, you can turn it a bit, and then you will have the thinner side. You can also, of course, fold it a bit back up if it moved a bit while you were tying, and then you have something a bit thinner here in front. The knot is also looking quite nice with this little print of the scarf. And yeah, as always, you vary, you can play with the length, you can play with everything. Here it's maybe not optimum, it's also not so easy to do it while filming, but yeah, you get an idea. And I feel like, again, it looks like it's a shorter scarf than what it actually is, you know, compared to these other styles where you have the whole scarf on display, let's say, a kind of like the big cowboy I showed you at the beginning, or these kind of things. By the way, the cowboy, you could also do it with a 70s scarf, at least the classic cowboy. The little twist I showed you, I think it might be a bit tighter, but you could always give it a try. Then the next way was actually inspired by a character in the TV show Private Practice, a secondary character. So the TV show is around the life of the Dr. Addison Montgomery. She was in Grey's Anatomy, and it's kind of a spin-off centered on her. And in that TV show, in a few of the seasons, we see her mother, Bisbee, I think that's I pronounce it right, and she wears her Hermes scarf. She's playing an older, very elegant woman. I do believe this style might look a bit older, but it also depends on how you accessorize it. I think you can also rock it at kind of any age, especially on top of very simple outfit or for going out or things like that. And it's simply, you just take your triangle shape, just wrap it around your shoulder. You come on the other hand here, and you just make a big knot. The simplest, simple knot ever. It will look like that. Up. You could have the point like this, you could move it more or less, depending on where you want the point. And in the TV show, she wears it quite often. Often like on top of a jacket, even when she's going out, when she has, it really brings something to the outfit. But I'm thinking you could also wear it, let's say you go out to a nice restaurant, a nice dinner place, something like that. You have maybe a shoulder-free dress or a dress which is a bit more open, and it's a bit cold outside, and then instead of putting a jacket or a big thing on top, you could also just simply put a little scarf, and then you're good to go, So I think it's a very nice way also to wear your scarf. And yeah, I was really seeing her and I was like, why did I never think about it? And Hermes mentioned this style, but with a much bigger size of scarves. They do it with really like the wrap kind of scarves, which are 140, I think they say, 140 centimeters. So these are the 90 centimeter ones. So it's like, again, bigger than that. And I think, especially I'm a petite, it could be very overwhelming. And I feel like with a 90 centimeter scarf, it's much nicer and less overwhelming, and also it's a bit maybe less like big, And that's about it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to tell me. Please also don't hesitate to share your ways of sharing your scarves, your tips, your tricks, your favorite styles. I always like, as you could see, to find new inspirations, new ideas about ways to wear the scarves. And I will put here another video in case you have not seen it yet. And if you've enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, you can gladly subscribe to my channel by clicking there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.